My last question is the link between our health and well-being and our emotions.
Okay. This is a very hard one for a lot of people to grasp. And for me, I don't understand why it's so hard for the Western mind to understand that everything, as I say, we put into our lives affects us. We are energy. We all know that on a quantum physics level we're energy. And every emotion we have is energy. If emotions aren't expressed, and we're all taught not to express them, we're taught not to be angry, not to be sad, not to be frustrated, that sits in the body. And unfortunately, by sitting in the body, that changes the charge of the body. One can only liken it to a magnet that gets pushed up and down, and by the end it doesn't actually attract or repel anything. It just totally misaligns, which is what happens with the body. Emotions come in, they sit in our body, they sit in different organs, and they gradually malalign them until the energy is changed and gets to a point of no return when actual physical disease starts manifesting. I find working with energy is so powerful in that it allows us to impact the body and somebody's health before it's actually hit the physical. One can pick up energetically where the body is going before it actually becomes a manifested problem. And therefore, all of this, all of well-being, all of wellness is about preventative medicine. It's about stopping this absolute increase of cancers, absolute increase of autoimmune diseases, of endometriosis, of polycystic ovaries before they happen. And when they are happening, obviously trying to reverse them as much as possible, but putting us in a state of health and wellness.
So if someone is sad, if someone is depressed, if someone is angry, what do you recommend that they do in their lives so that this emotion doesn't go into their bodies?
Well, I think it's just an awareness. I think we're all moving more towards consciousness at the moment. One can only see with all of Eckhart Tolle's books coming out that one becomes aware of the emotions we're seeing and we're feeling. And when we've got an awareness, we can observe them and actually release them. Not that we don't feel them, but that we feel them and we release them at the same time. We see why they've come into our lives, why a certain person possibly has triggered those emotions, and we can then release them as opposed to holding on to them and not understanding them. All that awareness comes purely from actually just self-observing and doing some self-reflection, which is always hard work.